kissed, but now she's in the sky. So don't you worry, don't you fret. She's being taken care of. Her memories we will never forget. She is up there spreading love. I love you, Star, with all my heart. And it will be hard to let you go, but now you are getting a fresh start and watching over us below. This is not saying goodbye, it's just a short break. Until we meet again in the sky, in your hand I will take. Love, Jeff.
Great.
I'm Philip. So Star was this guy's babysitter for the last maybe 2 years, 2.5 years. I didn't get the chance to know her as long as I would have liked, but she made a really big impact on my life and his life. They were best friends. She would walk around the backyard. Sorry.
It's okay.
And they would say hi to all the plants. And they would find cicadas or cicadas. We tried to find one today, but I think they're all gone. But I had like 5 things I wanted to say. I think I can get there. You know, last Monday was like the hardest text I've ever gotten. It's like losing a leg, trying to think about raising him without her. But he knows where she is. She's up in the sky. She's with Granddaddy Paul, my dad. We had a lot of fun. I had probably some of the deepest conversations I had with anybody with her, just driving her home, you know, better than long, you know, conversations I've had with my best friends. We could get so deep on certain things, and we could, you know, be as shallow as just talking about the weather or anything. She could get along with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And she was really hilarious. Age was not an issue with Star. She was not, you know, a 70-year-old lady.
She'd run around with them.
Yeah, I mean, I could make the nastiest jokes and not think anything about it. And I would make fun of her.
And heck, Mom
She
could have
would-
told you some of those nasty jokes.
And she would, you know, she was just such a staple every day. I knew I was going to be okay because I had Star in my corner. And she would leave the house, forget her phone, forget her purse. She took my phone one time. You know, it was always fun, and it was just, we had family. And her and my girlfriend Rebecca and her son Sam and Philip, we had a unit, and we're gonna find a new way to do it, but it's always gonna be hard. But
Yeah.
I just appreciate so much everything she did, and her being with us, and we've got pictures, and he's never gonna forget her.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I love her a lot.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Phillips.
Phillips.
Anybody else like to say something? Or Kevin, would you read that other poem? Do you still have the poem I texted you?
I didn't see it.
Okay, let me pull it up for you. That? Okay.
Oh, yes, I did have it.
You do? Okay.
What is it? Oh.
Okay, this is the poem that Angie requested.
said, my mother was my favorite poet. This is what Starr wrote. You're like water in a lake. I'm water in a cup. The moon can make us feel its pull. The sun can dry us up. We've reigned in distant valleys and flowed in different rivers. At times we've both been takers while learning to be givers. And life is just a journey. We each have our own map, our own star to chart our course by, our own path back. But someday we'll reign together, and while others huddle, we'll still be in the same water, just standing in another puddle. You're a rock in the road, I'm a pebble in a stream. We each need our own moment to chase our own dream. And road leads on to road, the stream winds to some aisle, and we know what a lifetime is just a short while. And roads run onto bridges and streams flow onto lakes. Destination depends on the turns that we take. By some roads somewhere further on, the stream will flow. But we will have learned the secret that you hold on by letting go. And all of the whole picture, we're such a small, small part. Every sunset is an ending, each day is a new start. It goes on forever, on and yet remains unchanged. The same pieces of the same puzzle, rearranged. But if you know who I am and know what my spirit holds, you'll know me again someday, somewhere on another road.
Now you.
Oh, now me. Okay. One of the best memories of her is when me and Skylar, all three of us would go somewhere, I would usually open the door, let her in the car, and same thing, let her get out. And every time that I would do this, she would say, well, thank you, dear. And my started retort was, well, you're welcome, wildebeest. And she said, wildebeest? I said, well, you called me a deer, so I said, I'm going to call you a wildebeest. So that was our little running little joke here. I mean, and she would say, she said, I'm going to have to come and think of something else to say to you, because I don't want to be a wildebeest. But that was our little thing when she would thank me for letting her in and out of the car. She'd say, thank you, dear. And I'd just say, well, you're welcome, wildebeest. That's just one of many things that I'll remember about her. Even though she was like just 13 years older than me, she was still my mom too. And been strong for him, and it really hit me hard that evening. But I loved her more than probably on my mom too. But I mean, there's just nothing that's going to replace her. And I'm always going to remember her because there's always something that reminds me of her. So,
Yeah. Especially in the house.
yeah.
Everywhere you look, there's something of Mom's.
Yeah.
I mean, not because she was a hoarder.
Say what?
Said not because she was a hoarder.
A hoarder, yeah.
Yeah.
She had clothes.
Yeah.
I called her Imelda one time because she was, I just remember Imelda Marcos, whenever she got out of office, I found all them shoes, and she, every time we go to Goodwill or somewhere, she would find her a pair of shoes. And never failed.
Yeah.
Or find him a pair, So she loved her shoes. I guess it just for him too, because he loves shoes too.
I do too. I love shoes.
Yeah. So.
But yeah. I mean, Mom was one of a kind.
Yeah.
It really was. It was never boring.
Yeah.
Ever.
Never all day.
I guess if nobody else wants to say anything, we can go ahead and do the food thing. If you guys want to.
Ladies first. There's plenty here.
Yeah, there's plenty.
For all coming.
There's also a guest book, you know it is. You didn't know there's a guest book in there for you to sign, so I feel so bad.
No, it's okay. No, it's fine.
Take it, please.
Okay.
And if there's anyone,
Don't cry. I'm tired of crying.
I am too. You know, I've been in your shoes. You know, I lost my mom 25 years ago. I can't tell you that the pain won't go away, but it eases up on your heart so much. And I love your mom.
That's what everybody says.
You know, when we go to the lawyer's office, me and your mom outside smoke a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't want her to smoke a cigarette, but she knew if I was around, she was going to get one.
Yeah.
Stuff.
is that Mount?
No.
That's his friend
That's
Jabbo.
Jabbo.
That's Jabbo. His friend, his childhood friend Jabbo.
That's Jabbo.
Jabbo. I don't think
What
he
did
did
he
work
do
with
with
it.
He works sometimes with us.
When he did
Yeah.
that artwork.
I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Okay. There's one person you didn't meet yet. This is Jabbo. Jabbo is an artist. He's an amazing artist. The picture that's above my desk, he did. So that's Jabbo. He's really cool. I wish you could meet him in person. But that's Jabbo.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Okay. No.
Because I thought, the little level is empty. There's no level in it.
Oh, it got broken.
Okay.
It's really cheap. Let me see
But I
this.
mean, if it could mount it here and then people wanted to come up and say something personally, you know, that would be good.
Okay.
Gotta fit in there.
Love you. I've got someone I want you to meet. Okay, bear with me.
See if it lines up pretty well. Where somebody could come up here and
Thank you so much.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rest of the live stream, I'm going to put you on a tripod.
We've got the camera still going up here. If anybody wants to come up here and say something personally to the camera.
Just ask